Good morning, it is Vlogust day 8 and I just fed the pugs. Obviously I took them out. I'm working on making some coffee and I'm actually going to have some toast. And I'm going to actually eat breakfast first because I woke up starving. Like, I was like, I can't even get ready if I don't eat right now. So, getting ready to make that, and I'm actually going to have toast today. I like toast when I'm like, if I sit down and have coffee, I typically like to have toast. I don't know why. And then I realized I never opened up my mom's package, so that's what I'm going to do, but I can't do it one-handed, so if I have anything exciting in there, I will let y'all know. Nothing exciting in the box or the package other than this is for rice because I don't know what happened to my rice cup, so I need to wash that. She got me this strainer for when I make my seaweed soup with pork. I don't really know what the Japanese name is called, but you want to like get up all the excess. Also when I make my curry, this will get off all like that excess fat that comes off the chicken and stuff, and I didn't have one. So she sent me one of these, and my pug mug. I am devastated right now that it cracked. If you watched my mom and I's vlogs, there's the tail. We had vlogged in Canada the first of the year when we went to the Niagara Falls, and I found these pug mugs in Canada, and I bought them, and I actually left it at my mom's, and I bought one for me, one for my stepdad, and I just like, oh, you know what, just bring it next time. Well, I guess she decided to mail it, and it broke, and I'm so devastated. Let's have a moment of silence for my pug mug. Amen. So I'm just finishing getting ready for work. It is almost 8 o'clock and I start today at 9. I traded with someone to get off a little bit earlier. Edam's at the airport, so hopefully he makes the first flight. If not, he should definitely make the second one because he flies standby too, just like me. So I am making my smoothie. I'm just gonna put pineapples, bananas, and strawberries, and a little bit, there's like this mix that you can get from Costco, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, just a little bit of that mix because I'm out of the apples and I really like the apples in my smoothies. And of course I'm doing like the spinach and kale mixture, but the raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, I honestly don't like the way they taste, so I'm just doing a tiny bit just to add some more fruits to it. I am turning on my cupcake Scentsy warmer here so I can change out the scent. This was Paradise Punch, of course, my all-time fave, but I am just exchanging it because I can't smell it anymore, so it needs to be changed. Finishing my coffee. I need to pay one bill before I leave, and I know, so much is going on right now. I have a new Scentsy video up right now, my Fragrance Friday, so I paused it because I was just watching it to make sure everything was okay. I filmed that like 3 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, and so many of you wanted my Scentsy haul video first, so I uploaded that one. So I've had this one for a while. So next Fragrance Friday video, I have no idea what it's gonna be, so let me know if you have any ideas, comment below. I did a Scentsy tag video that I had actually created. I didn't get a lot of, I got some actually, other people on YouTube doing the Scentsy tag, but I wanted to redo it, redo my answers, just because, well, it's been like 1.5 years since I did that Scentsy tag, so I want to refill. Alarm cut me off, letting me know it was breakfast time, but I already had breakfast. But anyways, yeah, and then I have my Scentsy story that I want to film. And those are the only 2 Scentsy videos I can think of. Of course, I'm going to do September Scent and Warmer of the Month, but we don't get charged for that until the 15th, so that won't be charged in time for next week. And, well, it won't arrive in time for next week's Fragrance Friday. So I guess I could always do the Scentsy tag or Scentsy story, but let me know if you have something else you want to see. But yeah, so just finishing up, getting ready so I can head out the door for work. I am home. It is 6:10, and Edam is not here. Today has been a really, really shitty day. This looks kind of blurry. Is that better? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's been such a bad day, honestly. So the first flight of the day is supposed to leave like San Diego like around 6 a.m. And the 8 a.m. flight, San Diego to Minneapolis, they have like 4 direct flights a day, San Diego, Minneapolis. Anyways, that one was crew rest. They moved everybody up to the earlier one. Totally understand. Then like the 8 a.m. was turned into like an 8:50 departure. It was wide open. No big deal. Made it on. They get on the plane, mechanical. Why they're just now finding out about a mechanical, I will never understand when that plane's been there overnight, but I digress. So they had to fly in the part from Atlanta. So then we're like, okay, well, what do we do? Do we try to wait until that part comes in and they fix the aircraft, but that's not leaving till like 1:45 if they're able to fix it? Or do we try to like city hop? And so we decided let's city hop, because what if they aren't able to fix the flight? What if the flight gets full? You know what I mean? A lot of things could happen. And then by that time, 1:45, 2 p.m.-ish, there's less flights in the day, because usually there's always the most flights in the morning. So he went to Seattle, made it on to Seattle, had like a little over 3-hour layover, made it Seattle, Minneapolis. His plane just took off. So he will get here about 9 p.m. It's about 3 hours he'll be here from Seattle. And then we're like just looking just to see what happened with those San Diego, Minneapolis flights. Went open with like over 100 seats. Like it left San Diego with over 100 seats about 2:30, and it's gonna get here like at 7:30. So just sucks. And then there was a ground stop in Atlanta, so all kind of issues with that. So I was extremely busy at work because of all of those situations in Atlanta going on with the weather. So at work was just crazy busy, cranky people. And then, dealing, worrying, is he going to get stuck in Seattle, blah, blah, blah. And I just really want him here. He hasn't been here. I haven't seen him in over a week. And I just want to see him. I just really want to see my love. So I was just cranky from that. And then cranky because work was so bad. And just so busy. So hopefully once I have my dinner, and I'm sure you guys already know what it is, pizza, it'll be so much better. I wish I could have a beer. It's like one of those nights where I'm like, you know what? It's been one of those days where it's like, my oven's ready. I need a freaking beer. But obviously I can't have one. But it's just one of those days. I don't think I can do this one-handed. Anyways, I'm home. I'm going to put my pizza in the oven, and I'll check back with you guys later. I have the house all nice and squeaky clean for my company. So Idam should land in an hour. So I'm going to leave probably at 9 o'clock to pick him up, just because the plane lands at 9, and then he has to get his bag. His bag's already in Minneapolis in baggage claim, so he has to pick it up there. So I'm going to leave here probably about 9, because I only live 15 minutes away from the airport. So that way, hopefully by the time he gets to the gate, deplanes, gets his bag, we'll be outside at the same time. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see him finally. And I just got the house nice and clean, did the dishes, I vacuumed, I cleaned the kitchen, the bathroom, just because, I want it to be nice. And since we were going to go to IKEA tonight and get a dining room table, we're going to try to go tomorrow morning before his cousins arrive. They are definitely coming. So I made the bed in there, well, actually the futon. I got the futon ready for them. And we don't have a lamp, so they're going to have to use, my Diva light as, a lamp. And, yeah, I just made sure everything, which there's not a lot in there anyways to make tidy, but I just made the futon, got that all ready. So, yeah, everything's ready. So tomorrow, the only thing we really need to do is just go to IKEA in the morning. Hopefully they open early. I need to check the hours. I actually need to measure you can't see it because it's dark, but that's where the dining room table is going to go. I need to measure that and see how big of a dining room table we can have, because we also want to get a desk. The guest bedroom was going to be my desk / filming room / guest room. Now it's going to be baby's room. So we're going to definitely need to get a desk and dining room table over there. So we need to measure that just to see how big of a dining room table we can go, because we obviously don't want to get a massive one that's going to take up that whole space, and then we can't have a desk, if that makes sense. So need to do that. So hopefully at IKEA we can definitely get the dining room table. We saw 2 that we liked. One on IKEA's website and then one on the catalog. It was weird. The dining room table he found on IKEA's website wasn't in the catalog, and the dining room table I found on IKEA that I liked was in the catalog but not on the website. So I don't know, it was just weird. So hopefully we find at least one of them tomorrow at IKEA. But I think that's pretty much the plan for tomorrow. I don't know how much vlogging I'll do, honestly, tomorrow, because I don't think his cousins know I do YouTube. And sometimes it's kind of weird. I don't mind telling strangers I do it, but sometimes it's weird telling people that you know. Sometimes they just look at you like, you're doing what? So I don't really know how much vlogging I'm going to do. Plus, if they're bringing their kids, they probably don't want their kids to be on the internet. So we will see, and I really don't know what we're doing while they're in town. So if there's not a lot of vlogging this weekend, I'm apologizing now. But all right, enough rambling. I'm going to go ahead and go and say goodnight, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day number 9.